Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? Well, the Iranians are playing games. They're playing games. Now, you guys know that on, you know, Monday morning, Kim Jong-un fired 4 ballistic missiles and Iran fired 2. Same day. Isn't it crazy? Because that one show that's on television, I think it's called Homeland, the latest episode they had to do with the Iranians working with North Korea on a shadow program to build nuclear weapons, to help the Iranians build nuclear weapons. It's a parallel program is what they're doing. Well, working in the darkness of the night. Well, the same day that program aired on Sunday night, early that next morning, both of them were firing missiles off. And Trump has got issues, man. He's got snakes in the swamp and vipers all over Washington he's dealing with, trying to get his cabinet confirmed, trying to get the new health care plan going, trying to get tax reform done to help fuel the economy, trying to secure our borders, and fighting with Pelosi and Schumer and all the rest of this crowd. The last thing he needs for this to be going on when the North Koreans are firing missiles and so are the Iranians. Now, the Iranians, though, are trying to give us an excuse because not only have they fired these 2 missiles, but they've been going around buzzing our U.S. Navy ships with their little fast boats. I tell you, I wonder how they would react if we shot 2 or 3 of them little fast boats out of the water. That would send a clear message, whoa. And I'm telling you, if they keep messing with Trump, he'll do it. He doesn't want a conflict. He's trying his best to get along with everybody, but he's not going to tolerate it forever. Well, U.S. Navy ships changed course toward Iranian Revolutionary Guard vessels in the Straits of Hormuz on Saturday, according to a Revolutionary Guard commander. And the U.S. officials told Reuters Monday that the multiple fast attack vessels from the Revolutionary Guard had come within 600 yards of a USNS Invincible, a tracking ship, forcing it to change directions. But Iranian Revolutionary Guard Commander Midai Hashami said that the incident, the first of note between the countries in those waters since January, was the fault of the U.S. ship, telling the Fars news agency the unprofessional actions of the Americans can have irreversible consequences. Really? You don't want to try it. Years of mutual animosity eased when Washington lifted the sanctions on Iran last year after a deal to curb Iran's nuclear ambitions. But major differences remain over Iran's ballistic missile program and the conflicts, the fact that they're in Syria and in Iraq. So, Iranian President Hassan Rouhani, without referring to the Hormuz incident, also gave a warning today. He said, quote, if Iran's ignorant enemies think about invading Iran, they should know that our armed forces are much stronger than 1980 when Iraq attacked us, he said in a speech broadcast live on state-run TV today. While still a U.S. presidential candidate back in September, Donald Trump vowed that any Iranian vessel that harasses a U.S. Navy in the Gulf would be shot out of the water. Now, here's something Iran needs to understand. Trump keeps his promises. You just keep doing this and you'll find out. I mean, seriously, I'm begging you guys, don't do this. Trump's administration said Tuesday it would show some great strictness over restrictions on Iran's activities under the nuclear deal with major powers, but gave little indication of what that might mean. Matter of fact, the last serious naval incident was January of this year when a U.S. destroyer fired 3 warning shots at 4 Iranian fast attack vessels near the Straits of Hormuz after they closed in at a high speed and disregarded repeated requests to slow down. Pentagon spokesman Captain Jeff Davis said Washington, he said this on Monday in Washington, that it's a dangerous interactions were of concern because they could lead to a miscalculation or an accidental provocation. Quote, we actually have seen quite an improvement in Iran's behaviors until recently, he said. Iran is trying to take advantage of the chaos here at home. When they see the Democrats, when they see Pelosi, when they hollering to some of Trump's cabinet members, you need to resign, you need to step down. When they help create this chaos. They create the chaos, mostly. And when they do, the Iranians, the Russians, the Chinese, and others take advantage of the moment. Don't miss today's live broadcast. We're going to talk about the New World Order some, and no doubt about it. Our guest is Dean Ryan. He used to be with InfoWars and Alex Jones. We're going to try to get some understanding what this shadow government really is all about, working in the weeds. And why is Obama still in Washington? Why did he set up shop 2 miles from the White House with Valerie Jarrett? And who knows who else? Is Bill Ayers going to move in next? I mean, who all's involved? Eric Holder? Loretta Lynch? Who else is going to show up there in that quiet place down the road? I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. Calm down, everybody, including the Iranians. Get some coffee, Iran. Do you guys drink coffee over there? Calm down before you get shot down. Get out of the waters. Don't be coming near us. We're living in the last days, and we will protect this nation. We have to. We have to. These are the last days. Give your life to Jesus Christ. Folks, we're running out of time. I'm serious. Get saved.